Hello, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. Welcome to EFA42 on this Saturday, May 9th. Today, I want to talk about downsizing. The solution is downsizing, and I'm going to explain to you why. And again, I'm going to go back to my previous EFAs. Those that follow me, everything I'm saying today, please listen to my previous EFAs. You'll see it's all backed up with what I'm saying today. I wholeheartedly believe in governments. I've said this. I believe in a check on the system. I believe in programs. I come from those industries. I truly believe in programs. I believe in that. I also don't believe in big government. I believe in small government. Just like I don't believe we need 1,000 people to run programs that we can make those dollars and cents actually go to the people. Right? Actually go. I don't need all these departments to run these programs because all this money is wasted. That should actually go to the people. That's my belief. So this morning when I was listening to 1310 Rob Snow, Ian Lee was being interviewed on the Rob Snow show. These are gentlemen from Ottawa that I'm talking about, and Ian Lee is from the Sprott School of Business, and Rob Snow, the talk show host. Intellectual conversations, right? Intellectual conversations. And in there, Ian Lee was talking about something. And before he talked about that, he talks about where he gets his information is from professors that do their research and their findings and come with all the research. And he talks about something based on actual research, right? Actual, like I talked about before. I like to talk to people that actually can talk about the walk they did. Right? Not just talk about something like a lot of people out there, but they're talking about it, but they've never done it. This comes from research, what he was saying this morning. And he actually complimented C.D. Howe, a liberal minister from back in the day of 1945 after the war, who downsized government to boost the economy. That's what he did. And the other thing they talked about, like Lester B. Pearson, the program. Lester B. Pearson is a liberal, another liberal back in the day. Back in the day, my father used to be a liberal. My father's gone now, but I grew up in a liberal household, and I became a conservative in my 20s. 30 years later, I'm still a conservative. But I was raised in a liberal household, and my father loved those liberals. C.D. Howe, the Lester B. Pearson. My father loved those liberals. And I say this to people all the time. Jean-Guy Bourguignon's opinion here, my opinion, the conservatives of today, the conservative parties of today, are closer to the liberal parties of those days than the liberal parties are to them, right? And they were programs like I talked about. I believe in programs. I believe in smaller governments. I believe in that. I believe in a C.D. Howe type liberal government they had at that time mindset, right? To boost the economy. So when I was at Walmart this morning, I went to Walmart this morning. I picked up my medication. I'm down to 2 medication. Let's just say a preventative type medication, but I'm down to 2. Give me 6 more months. I'll see where I'm at then. I want to be 0 medication whatsoever on health only, right? Which I've told you my lifestyle since June 3rd, almost 80 pounds now. And just quickly on that, people ask me how much weight are you going to lose? I'm not looking at losing any weight. Wherever my body takes me, right? Wherever my body takes me. So that's why the last 2 medications, hopefully in 6 months from now, no more medication. But when I was at Walmart and I'm watching, and you know all those, my daughters will kill me right now, those memes, all those cartoons and all these caricatures we see on social media, all those pictures. You see the guy getting somebody on the beach getting a ticket or somebody in the park getting a ticket, but then you can be at Walmart. Right? You can't be alone. Somebody's completely isolated, alone in a park, completely isolated somewhere, and they got a ticket, right? They're getting a ticket, but we can go to Walmart. Well, I just happened to be at Walmart this morning. I had to go to my pharmacy to get my prescriptions. And when I was at Walmart, that just, I'm looking around, people everywhere. People respecting everybody's distances and et cetera, et cetera. I saw the lineups at the grocery stores, right? Social distancing lineups. And I saw it in Walmart, and I'm walking through, which you can get anything at Walmart pretty much, right? You can get anything. And all those big stores, those big box giants are open, and people walking around everywhere for everything. But we can't open hair salons. We can't open restaurants. We can't open, like, some of the places, I'm going to guarantee you, and I've talked about this before, they are cleaner. They are clean. Before COVID-19, the health restrictions on them, the guidelines given to them, the measures and procedures on health and cleaning, they're on websites, their cleanliness if they don't clean. The cities post them how dirty they are as if they're dirty, right? So they already have all those measures and procedures in place. And now, if we give them, here you go, here's the guidelines, measures and procedures, open your doors today. Because if I can walk through Walmart today and get anything from anyone there, Why can't somebody cut my hair? With guidelines? Why can't somebody serve me food at a table with guidelines? Why can't I go to a function even though it's groups? Let them figure it out how to run their things with groups. Maybe there with screens and videos, whatever. Let them figure it out with guidelines. But they should be able to open their doors today. So I'm going to go back to the CD Howe and the liberal government of the Ian Lee Sprott and the Sprott Institute and Rob Stone, that kind of stuff. And I look at CD Howe, how he like downsized government. And at that time, the economy, what they're saying, it was the economy that helped the whole system turning and growing. And we didn't have really good programs until the Lester B. Pearson days. So now we are in a world of programs. We have so many programs. We talked about this before, that 1/3 of the population is some form of program, right? We have so many programs. And now massive government, massive government. And now billions and trillions is going to be of spending, etc. And then we're crushing businesses. Like we're closing them, not operational. The economy, we're stopping the wheels of the economy. Let's go back to what this gentleman did in 1945 when he downsized government to create up the economy of businesses, to boost them up, support them up, crotch them up. And then, like, they talked about back in those days, and it's true. And I still remember my parents, they paid, there was no program. It was out of pocket. You paid cash when you went to the doctor. That's what it was. There was no program. Like today, you see the unemployment programs, the social assistance program, the pensions. The pensions didn't come out to what, the 50s or whatever they're talking about, like when you start looking at all the numbers. So there was nothing back then. So they had to do something. They downsized the government. More so today, you need to do that. Like it doesn't make sense. You're gonna start just printing money like crazy, get as big as government as possible. It's like that 1/3 on the bottom, that Atlantic, like they're pushing, like they're pressing, they're holding everything. Like these pillars are gonna crack. Do you not see that? Do you not see that? Like I repeat myself on these episodes in these moments because I look at like, wow, can't you not see what's going on? If you can open Walmart, if you can open all these stores, you can certainly open these mom and pop shops. You can certainly open these salons. You can certainly open these small restaurants and big restaurants and bigger restaurants with their own practices inside. You can do that. You have the power to say, everybody open up. Everybody open up with these guidelines. Everybody open up with these structures. Everybody open up and start easing away. Because if we can do this at the large stores and the big jokes on the internet, we can do this way. We can, with measurement procedures and guidelines, etc. We have enough enforcements out there that I'll guarantee you they will be glad to go door to door to door to door, check out everyone. Guarantee you we have enough enforcement out there that are, I just want to give a ticket, that they would have no problem going door to door to door to door, checking, making sure everybody's following the guidelines just to get a bonus in a quota or a comparison chart, whatever, right? So they can meet something. Just so they can meet something. We have enough enforcement out there that can make sure of that. So please open the freaking doors to your businesses, right? If you can allow the giants to be open, you can allow the heartbeat of the blood flow of the breath of the economy live. Okay, let them open. Jean-Guy Bourguignon, EFA42.